I don't know why I subject myself to LBC radio sometimes. I really don't. But I turned it on, and who was on? Well, that was Claire Focus of LBC Radio, trying to justify people like Nigel Farage with his 9 jobs. We had 2 Jags, and now we've got 9 jobs. Well, flipping out. Now, what she was saying is you need to pay the money, or they've got to be able to earn enough money to make it worth their while, in a sense of to attract the brightest and the best to work in the government. Well, it ain't worked so far, has it? No. We had 14 years of Tory rule screwing every bloody thing up, and now we've got Labour trying their best to probably do the same. I don't really know yet, it's too early to say, but it ain't looking good. But to be fair to them, they were left a flippin' shit of a mess. Shit of a mess? Or mess of a shit? Shitty mess? Anyway, it's a stink. Whatever you like to call it, it's a bloody stink. It really is. And there's very little had put at prospects for a bright future. Well, no matter whoever is in government, and no matter what school they went to, no matter whether or not they've been in business. Oh, for God's sake. What she's trying to make out, the brightest and the best to work in the government, so you've got to pay enough money. And if you're not paying enough money, well then she says that they should be able to do 2, 3, 4, or in Nigel Farage's case, 9 jobs. She cruising around 570, or has in the last 6 months, 571,000, 565 or something. A lot of money. He hadn't earned it, because that's just kind of what they paid him. He's been like an ambassador for this gold bullion company, and then also he's been an ambassador, advisor or something for this, we call digital nomads, getting passports for individuals that what dual passports is just so they can hide their money. That's literally what they do. Plus his radio, stop radio show, his TV present on GB News. He gets like, oh crikey, like £1 million a year for that, 950,000 for that, on its own. It's mad, absolutely mad, and it's very frustrating when I hear people like Claire Focus trying to tell us that the brightest and the best, they're blood-sucking leeches, they are. That's what they are. Nigel Farage, for instance, has not done any work in the constituency, or barely. He barely shows his flipping face. He ain't done nothing there. He does a token effort. Not even that. I know, more fools them for voting him in. Idiots. Sorry, you are. If you vote for Nigel Farage, exactly what you are. And there she's going on, this woman, Claire Focus, telling us that he's the brightest and the best. Give me a flippin' break, will you? Jacob Rees-Mogg, the brightest and the best? For Christ's sake! These people are narcissists. They're only interested in their own best interests. You know, how do they make their bank balances more full? That's all they're interested in. And when you've got these people who've got conflicts of... Well, quite frankly, these MPs, most of them seem to have some sort of conflict of interests. Now, the argument that £91,000 isn't enough, well, let's be honest, it is enough, right? You could argue, pay them more money, and then they're not allowed to do second jobs. I'd be okay with that, I suppose. Give them 120 grand a year instead of 91, I don't know. And then, you're not allowed to do any extra work, unless it's in, say, for instance, you work in healthcare, for instance, or civil sector jobs where no monetary influence has any kind of relevance, you know. You just work, you know, I could say, let's say for instance you're working in A&E or something, or that kind of thing, you know. That I don't see an issue with, because you're still doing work, you're helping people. That's kind of, at the end of the day, that's what MPs are supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be helping people through policy. Otherwise, why are they there? You know, Nigel Farage spends more time in the United States at the moment. In fact, he's there at the moment, going to a party for which Aaron Banks can go to because his Esther was not paid. Sorry. Aaron Bates, I don't know, he's another, he's a Leave.eu campaign funder. 8 million quid he gave to them, and then there was the £1 million he gave to UKIP. So, needless to say, it does make me tickle when he gets blocked by border control. And exactly the same thing we're going to have in the United Kingdom, between the United Kingdom and the EU in both directions. So there you go. So anyway, these flipping idiots like Nigel Farage, Jacob Rees-Mogg, you got 30p Lee, all earning huge amounts of money from these platforms such as GB News, for instance. So just recently, I just read today that Elon Musk has been paying Reform MPs to actually post on the X platform, paying them, give them a bun. Come on over, you can post, I'll give you some money. For God's sake. This is just crazy. No, I'll tell you what we need. We need people who have actually worked in the sectors that they're potentially going to be ministers in. I don't know, if you're going to be working on, I don't know, looking to build houses, or some housing minister, well then maybe have a clear understanding of how houses are built. Maybe you should be like a site, you were a site foreman. You've got management, you've got planning, you've got negotiation skills that usually mean shouting at people. That doesn't building sites anyway, you know. But they're the kind of people you need. You need people with experience in the job that they're going to be. Wes Drayton, I don't know what his background is. Right? To be fair, I don't know, he might be a doctor, but he's not. I'm not certain he's not. But, you know, they're the sort of people we should have in government. And some countries work that way. You need to have the people there who've not just got some savvy, but have got the practical skills and experience. Oh, Sebastian, my little dog just fell off the chair. Oh, do you want to come up here, Bear? Come up here then. Look. I'll put this down over here. Oh, blimey, these dogs. Come on then. And half these people come from private schools. Right, up he come. Oh, there he is. There's my little Sebastian Bear. Right, come down there, fella. So, we've got individuals like, for instance, I don't know, Boris Johnson is an Etonian. He went to private school, didn't he, at Eton? You know, it's just, I have to query the actual logic in what she was saying regarding the brightest and the best. Since when has Boris Johnson been the brightest and the best? Yeah, he might be a fairly clever son of you know what, but actually no, to be fair, his mum died and she had a pretty hard time with his father as well, didn't she? So I'll take that back. Yeah, he used to beat her up as her dad did, apparently. His dad did. Used to beat his mum up. Yeah, so apparently, you know. Are you okay there, fella? Are you trying to steal my show? Huh? You're supposed to be my sidekick. Not supposed to steal the show. Anyway, so yeah, the so-called brightest the best. We need the best people for the job. Now, most of these flipping people have gone private colleges and universities and what have you, and don't be funny, they're like sex rings, them places are. That's where most of the paedophile gangs come from. And it's over that, all church, and it's all these, the doctrines that are taught in these places are generally like either religion or how to take over the world, you know? It's just, you know, like, oh, God, sorry, my camera's just gone slack now. Blimey, all these distractions. Sebastian, block the light over there, because it's making it all go clear, okay? That's good. So, says Nigel Farage earning £8,000 an hour. It's crazy. And they earn about £28 an hour as an MP. To say that isn't enough is a bit of a, how to put it, a Mickey take. Now, they keep going on about this stuff regarding these donations and that as well. Personally, I think we should be paying for every political party should get a certain amount of money to be able to, to do what they need to do. But also, we should be obviously paying them enough so they don't need to. But there again, is 91k enough? I think it probably is, to be honest. Do we need multi-millionaires to be looking after us? Which, quite frankly, nothing that happens to us affects them, because they can buy their way out of problems. We can't, If they've got a situation, we're worried about whether or not we've got a hole in the roof and we've got to pay for a new roof, or the boiler goes or something. They don't care about that sort of stuff. They haven't got to worry about it because they've got so much money. They've probably even got somebody to call up for them. They don't even have to do any heavy lifting. They don't even know what work is. Most of them have been born with a silver spoon in the mouth. What do they know about what it takes to actually make ends meet? They ain't got a blooming clue, have they? They really haven't. They don't know what it... And also, a lot of these flipping idiots, like Jacob Rees-Mogg, they do not know what it's like to run an actual business. They've never dealt with employment and, management of people, what have you, and making sure your employees are happy and that they want to be there, because it's not me funny. That's kind of getting lost these days. It seems to me, unless somebody's got their dream job, the employees are just a number. Which doesn't really work out very well, does it? So my feeling is we need the brightest and the best, but I don't think they necessarily have to come up from the top, or just straight out of some rich buggers flipping university, or college, or whatever they end up doing. What real life skills has someone like Jacob Rees-Mogg got, which effectively he hasn't really had to do much to get it? It's just breeding. Not be funny, his breeding's gone way off, isn't it? You can't carry a suit. No. Fucking no, he's like a wheel and pencil, isn't he? Flipping hell. Oh, God, can you imagine him with no clothes on? Don't do it. Don't do it, I just did. Oh my God. Oh, blimey. So, these people that are in government, I don't know about the Labour Party so much, and obviously not to the same degree as Conservatives and Reform, well, not Reform because they're all idiots in there, but the Conservatives, they have, like for instance, the Owen Paterson scandal and what have you. There's too much lobbying going on, and there shouldn't be any. There shouldn't be any lobbying. I don't think so. It should be banned. We need to stop these people being able to get so much outside money to influence policy, and that is or given access to the Prime Minister. No. It's got to stop. If you want true democracy, that kind of behaviour must stop. And obviously get rid of House of Lords, maybe, I don't know. Definitely get rid of the King. Chop off his head or something, they do. Some like they did in France. Oh, do you like that, do you? Oh, you do. He just learns there. Oh. Now where you going? We're not going anywhere. Okay. Alright. Oh, well. What? What's this? Anyway. How do you feel about it? The fact that there's somebody trying to do their 2 pence worth on LBC radio to promote an idea that has already failed, allowing MPs to do 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, or in Nigel Farage's cases 9 extra jobs. Clearly aren't doing their job properly, are they? No. What say you? Please leave it in the comments down below. We reckon what about? Oh, you like that idea? Oh yes. Oh yes. Huh? What? Look all sleepy now, doesn't he? See his ears, spotty ears, that. It's because he's got Dalmatian in him. He's Labrador Dalmatian cross. He's a Dalmador. You're a Dalmador. Did you realise you made me very hairy? If you ever see me with hair on me, now you know why. It's not my beard molten, it's him. Yeah, the downsides of a white dog. Anyway, please leave the like button and maybe subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support the channel, you can do it on Patreon or buy us coffee. Then maybe we won't get him get him taken down to Spa, like the RSPCA and what have you, Yeah, he's getting too expensive, isn't he? What do you reckon, Bear? Should we get rid of you? No, he's too loving, aren't you? You're not going anywhere, are you? Anyway, toodaloo.